In this video, I'm going to teach you how to launch your podcast on YouTube in less than 2 minutes. But before I proceed, big question: why should you even be considering launching your podcast on YouTube? The answer to that is summarized in an article, a short LinkedIn article I wrote last month. I researched Diary of a CEO, Stephen Bartlett's podcast, to understand exactly why it is doing so well. And based on that research, I wrote this very short article, actually an entire long article, but I broke it into several smaller LinkedIn articles, one of which I posted here specifically that talks about YouTube podcasts. The article did so well that even Stephen Bartlett commented on it. In this article, I explained why I believe Stephen Bartlett's Diary of a CEO is performing so well. The result of the research is also true for other top podcasters like Joe Rogan. So let me quickly read it so you understand why. Now, most podcasters made a sensible choice. Stephen Bartlett made a better one. In 2019, the podcast world had a clear hierarchy. So you had Spotify first, then Apple second. YouTube was usually for vlogs, music videos, and entertainment content, also educational content. Long-form conversation on YouTube had no real playbook. Joe Rogan had shown it could work at the very top of the market, but most podcasters looked at that and still chose audio only. Now, many still are making that choice today where they don't even consider YouTube. We have more people launching their podcast on YouTube, but around that time, it wasn't a thing. Bartlett went video from the start, full episodes, long form. And the reason that decision compounded it to 1 billion views is not just about where the audience was, it was about how the platform works. See, on Spotify and Apple, discovery is passive. People have to search for you and they have to already know you exist before the platform can even help you. But YouTube does not wait. Number one reason why you should be considering launching your podcast on YouTube. YouTube does not wait. Its algorithm actively puts your content in front of people who have never heard of you. So if VR finishes one video and YouTube immediately recommends yours, if VR watches one episode, YouTube serves them another every day for free. If people watch, the algorithm pushes you further. It grows on its own. And that is not a small operational difference. This is the difference between waiting to be found and being introduced to new people continuously. But the second dimension of this decision is one nobody talks about. When your podcast is also a video, you cannot be lazy. The camera demands better framing, sharper guests, tighter editing, and energy that holds visually for 2 hours or more. So going to YouTube forced a higher standard, and the algorithm rewarded both the broader distribution and the quality that the format demanded. So this is one among 7 secrets I believe is behind the wild success of Diary of a CEO podcast. If you want to see the entire video where I spoke about this, you can watch it at the top. Just click on the video at the top. So that answers the question why you should even be considering starting your podcast on YouTube. So now, how do you launch your podcast on YouTube? Quite easy. The first thing is, of course, to go to youtube.com, click on your picture at the top. You'll see a lot of options. Right there, you see YouTube Studio. Click on it. Now, be careful to make sure that you are launching your podcast on the right channel. Right now, this is my main account where I publish all of my videos. However, I don't want to launch on this particular channel because I already have podcast launched on it. So I'll just switch accounts. So make sure you are on the right account. So I have a lot of accounts. So let's click on this one. This is a relatively new account. You can do this also after you've logged into YouTube Studio. Click on that and click on YouTube Studio and go to content. At the top, you will see a lot of options: videos, shorts, live posts, playlists, podcast, promotions, and then collaboration. Click on podcasts. I don't have any podcasts here, so it's totally empty. This means you can have multiple podcasts. So let's click on new podcasts, create a new podcast. You need to verify your phone number. If you have not verified your YouTube account, you would have to verify it first before you do that. Now, I do not want to do that on this account. I think I have other YouTube accounts that with verified phone number. This is one of my accounts. They're just 20 subscribers. By the way, subscribe to my channel. It's very important to me to help me grow. I'm still on YouTube Studio. I'm still in YouTube Studio rather. So I'll go to content. So now click on new podcasts. All you need now, since you are creating a video podcast, is just to create a new podcast. This submit RSS feed is only important if you have already opened a podcast, usually an audio podcast on Spotify or on Apple. We are not doing that. This is purely for those of you who intend to just open a podcast on YouTube. So ignore this, click on create a new podcast. Your title, let's come up with a name. This is a movie review channel, so let's call it movie review with Wilson. Add description. All of this you should have it beforehand, so it will be easy for you. Now this has a maximum of 5,000 characters. Next thing is your thumbnail. Upload a picture that represents your podcast. Now this should not be a problem for you. Go to canva.com if you have an account there already. Even if you don't have it, it's easy to open an account on Canva. I will log in. I rarely use Canva. I design most of my assets on Adobe Photoshop because of my background in graphic design. Mind you, your thumbnail is supposed to be square, so they have that in mind. So there are several ways you can easily get a design, free design quick on Canva. Once you get to Canva, click on templates. Remember to click on templates, then search for podcasts cover. There you would see thousands, well, wouldn't say thousands, quite a lot of covers you could use. Pick anyone you want. If you have your pictures ready, high quality pictures, you can pick any of the ones that have pictures, so you put in. Ideally, I would suggest you go for the ones without picture if you do not have the pictures. So you click on customize this template, edit this, that's all. Every Monday at 12 p.m. Good. Share, go to share, download. In what format? Preferably download in JPEG. Remember, this is free, so anywhere you see crown means you have to pay to use the feature. I haven't paid for Canva in a while, so we're just going to download it as it is. Click on download. Okay, you have to wait depending on the speed of your network. Straight to my desktop. Go back, click on upload file, black neon, and boom, there you are. Visibility, I want it public, so once I start uploading the episode, it goes easily. The default video order, date published, start from the newest. Language, English, of course. Whatever language you speak, include it there. By default, it's always English. If you have episodes you've already recorded, upload them. If you don't, just click on create. Congratulations, you've set up podcast on YouTube. Now, how do you upload videos? It's quite easy. It's the exact same way you upload videos on YouTube. So let's go back. Channel content, say create, upload video, select. So I'll look for a very short video. Let's try episode 1. So where I'm interested more is in putting the title, the description, of course, and the thumbnail for that particular video. Now, how do you set it to podcast? Again, where do you go to select under playlists, select podcast, click on it, and done. So finish up every other thing, and basically you're done with it. Once you publish this video, it goes straight to podcast show. So that's how you set up your podcast on YouTube. See you in the next video.